because our dream girl has arrived. Yes, you heard me correctly. Miss Jennifer Hudson is here. Yes. And later, Miss Jeannie's got a new batch of hot items with killer discounts when Mai Picks returns. Yes. Plus, we've got a ridiculous surprise for a special couple whose touching wedding video went viral. So, ladies, let's get to it.
Yes. Okay.
I'm here for it.
You gotta hear what I just found out this morning.
What?
I read an article that actually says shorter guys make better long-term partners.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe that?
No.
Interesting, right?
My longest relationship was with a short guy.
Really?
Possible.
How short?
5'5".
I like for them to come right here. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? I like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's power. I always get the short dudes anyway. You know,
Okay.
You do?
I think, I get ones that have little fetishes. You know, they like to be overpowered by an Amazon woman like me, and I give it to them, baby. That's what I do. That's what I do.
I love that. I love that.
What's the shortest guy you've ever dated?
About, how tall are you?
4'11".
About 5.
Stop
5
it.
Yeah, he came
No
right here.
way.
But he had an Indian restaurant, so I had to be with him. This is the definition of short, okay? 5'7" or under is
Yes.
the definition of short.
Yes.
And somebody that I would really date, but he's engaged now, and congratulations, Kevin Hart, my boy. I would date him so.
I would too.
I would.
I love
But he's not little boyish. He's not little boyish. That's what I feel like. If he's short,
I agree with what Tamar is
Yeah.
saying
Ow.
because I dated a short guy. He was about 5'7", so he just made the cut.
Yeah.
And he never passed adorable. I was just like, oh, you're so adorable. The tallest guy I ever dated was 6'7". That was my college
Ooh,
boyfriend.
yeah,
and I
See how that just
loved
changed?
it.
What
Yeah.
team did he play for? What
He played for Pepperdine. It was my college boyfriend. So it was Pepperdine
we thought
University.
you had a pro.
I will
Yeah,
admit
thought
this.
NBA.
College
I thought he
basketball
was
is
pro.
cool.
I don't know. I could have been for the Lakers or something. I don't know.
Okay. No.
I remember the first time I got hit on by a short guy, and I kind of mocked it a bit. Like, he came up to like his top of his head came right into my chin.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not gonna work. I don't even
Yeah.
feel it. You guys, his swag was so strong, and he was so about it. He was just very confident. He was like, you don't know what you're missing. And it attracted me, and I dated him for 6 months, and I will tell you, it was a memorable time.
So maybe they're because of their circumstances,
I
they're
think they
forced
push a little
to
harder.
learn to be
I do.
confident.
If they don't care,
and
why
rely
should
on
we?
personality. Why are
Well,
you looking
not
at me
really,
like
because
that,
you know I
Lonnie?
could really do a short thug. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? You know what I mean? I could do that.
What about Napoleon complex? They say that men that are short have really big egos and they're like very
See, I like that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
I like a cocky. I'm into that.
You like the 6'7". I mean, you got real excited when you said you
Yes.
dated a 6'7".
After I dated the 6'7", I was like, I have to have someone above 6. And my husband is, 6'3". And that's like perfect.
How low would you go?
6 feet.
Oh, no wonder people like Seth Green and his wife have been together for 7 years. Do you think they're on to something? I mean, because he's short.
wow.
She's like, woo.
She's
He's
really
real
cute.
short.
He is
Yeah.
tiny.
But he got money, too. So
Yeah.
that's...
I think maybe...
Do you know? Is that your
I
friend?
think she's standing on a pile of his money. That's what I think.
I don't like how that looks in photos.
Me either.
Oh,
I-
you don't
I
like a
just-
taller woman and a shorter man?
I just don't like how it looks in photos. I get it, like, love and chemistry and compatibility is beautiful.
when
but
Nicole-
like in a photo,
You know Nicole Kidman, when she was with Tom Cruise, she actually came out and said that she wasn't really allowed to wear high heels. Maybe that's...
She had to wear kitten heels like Lonnie? Mm-hmm. That's terrible.
well, she was very comfortable.
But she's a very tall woman, though.
Yeah.
And you could tell she was always kind of humping down a little bit like this, Your love is love, whether he's short, whether he's up there. If you love him, he could be down to the floor.
I will say I have mad respect for shorter men because I live in LA and a lot of the short men I know around my life are not missing out on life at all. They have great, successful careers, they have great cars.
Yeah.
I think if you're pushing harder because it's something that bothers you, go on about it.
And they have long-lasting relationships.
Who knew? Good
Who
to
knew?
know.
Okay.
Good for them.
And if the sex is amazing, who gives a
Yeah.
Won't he do
How about
it?
that? Because it doesn't even matter if he's short or tall. He better not ever come to me talking about a pregnancy pass. Now, have y'all heard about this?
What?
Yes.
Okay, now I was tried because somebody asked me about it. I'm like, girl, get your life. Okay, it's when a woman lets her man step outside their marriage while she's pregnant.
Wait, I'm not understanding.
Wait,
I'm gonna
what?
need you to give me some details.
Okay, so like some women, when they're pregnant, they don't have the sexual spirit on them. Now that's not me because I had a sexual
I
good
was
demon on me.
really-
Yes, it was amazing.
Can I say the H word?
What, hell?
No.
Horny.
I was really horny when I was
that an
pregnant.
H word?
Yes.
The H
I don't know
word.
if you can say that on TV. I'm just being
got a
careful.
class for the
That's all
H
I'm
word.
saying. I was so
Okay.
You
sexual.
know, that's not a bad word.
I was really horny.
Really,
Yeah,
you
but you're
guys?
not-
Oh, yeah.
All the
Let
way
me
to
tell
the
you
end?
something. That baffled me because let me just explain to you why. Because most men say that pregnancy sex is the best sex ever. Right?
Okay.
You heard that, right?
I
But
haven't
that's
heard
to
that.
a certain point,
I have
though.
heard that. You have not heard that?
I know we had a great time up to 7 months.
Yeah.
Because,
Yes.
Yes, because after a while, when you're like 8 months,
Tell it, girl.
It's occupied.
well, you kind of just get on top and then you just roll over.
Oh my
so
God.
excited. I have
And
so
it's
much
very
to look forward
uncomfortable.
to.
It is. Adam, around 7 to 8 months, was like, I don't know if I still want to do it because it feels like a threesome. Did your husband ever? No?
Okay, so some pregnant women don't have that, sexual feeling.
Or they don't-
feeling,
yeah.
like they don't
They're
feel
fat.
beautiful.
No, they
feel-
don't.
Yeah.
I know I didn't at one point, though, because I looked in the mirror and I was like, who are you?
When was that? Around 7,
Girl,
8
about
months?
5 months.
5 months?
Yes.
So basically, they're saying that they don't want to sleep with their husband, so they're allowing their husband to sleep with someone else.
Exactly. Which I
That
think is
sounds
ridiculous.
crazy. I would be like, you did this to me.
Hey.
You did this.
Hypothetically, if you guys were like not feeling it, and when you were pregnant, hypothetically, because I
Right,
see
right.
your eyes, would you allow that? Would you allow
God,
that?
no. Because
No.
guess what? There's other things you can do.
Yeah.
You know what
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
saying?
well, tell me about it.
Lonnie.
Lottie, I don't think you need that lesson, honey. You taught me some pointers. So, what's your life?
I might learn something.
No, I'm just saying there's other things you can do. I just don't feel like it has to be just that, right?
Very
Yeah.
true.
Because guess what? At the end of the day, when you're married to somebody, that's kind of your responsibility to make sure your husband or your spouse is
Is satisfied.
So that's it.
Intimacy is a big part of marriage.
Yes. So
Yeah.
with that said, with that responsibility, what month were you like, okay, I'm done. You can't have it
Like
this
eight,
until
eight and a half, like.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
at a
Logan
month-
was talking by then.
Yeah.
you know.
So at a month left, your husband's had to kind of just fast from
They
it.
don't
were
want to
like-
do it then. I don't think because
Really?
first
Like,
of all,
yeah.
it's like your uterus is down to your ankles. It's like what's happening?
Right.
My sister and her husband,
Uh-oh,
They-
tell it, girl. Let me
a
hear it
lot
on
of
this
people
side.
know that that's a way that you actually can go into labor.
labor,
yes.
They tell you if you want to move labor along, you actually have intercourse with your spouse, and there's something that happens there that makes you go into labor. So
The pain,
to
it
say the
hurts.
least, they were making babies and then bringing them out.
So
you
it
know.
worked for your sister.
It totally worked for her.
I
don't work for
tried. It didn't
everybody.
work for me.
My friend, she was really losing her self-confidence at month 7, and
Okay.
she was feeling sad because he wanted it. It was
Uh-huh.
different. He really
Oh.
wanted it.
Okay.
So I said, what are the things you like to do right now while you're 7 months pregnant? She said, eat, sleep, and watch TV. I'm like, guess what? Don't men love to do that too? So I said, can you try to make it playful? Like just eating ice cream in bed is really hot, I think. And also watching TV together and then, getting turned on watching certain things and then falling asleep together. It could be really hot.
No,
That's not sex.
no,
She did it,
sorry.
guys.
No,
she
no,
did
no.
it.
No.
Nope, she did it.
But
She
let me tell you, they
actually
don't
went-
want to sit around and watch you eat all day.
No,
right?
I'm not saying that. I'm
That's
saying
not
do it
attractive to
together.
them.
She made it playful.
You think
But the man
had
wants
fun?
to have
No.
sex.
She made it playful. So what she did is she got her husband into her world of like, come sit with me and watch TV.
Did she
with
do
me.
anything? That's what I'm saying.
And she
But they
flirted with
did
him
have
and
sex.
Did have sex
Oh,
with ice
okay.
cream,
Oh,
with
okay.
watching TV, and before and after
Amazing.
getting their sleep in, and they had the best sex in the last 2 months of pregnancy.
Oh,
Well,
I-
that's
but-
amazing. I thought you said they were just eating,
Me
watching
too.
TV,
Yeah, girl.
and there was nothing happening.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
want
want
to
you
know
to eat all
why?
day. That's
Because
not cute.
ice cream was involved. Anything with ice cream is gonna make it better.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
My sisters used to tell me that, like, girl, like, your last trimester, like, the baby is great, the baby is wonderful, but your last trimester is holy hell because every time you eat, you're so stuffed, you feel like you ate a turkey, macaroni and cheese, green, collard greens.
Did you just swell up too? too.
Everything.
I could drink water and I'll just like swell up.
That's what I'm saying. The last thing you thinking about is that thing they got. I can't.
I love hearing you guys talk about pregnancy because I know that I absolutely do want to have children. So
Okay.
these are all the things I have to look forward to, feeling stuff. Okay, what else are like myths that aren't true about pregnancy?
Pickles and ice
I don't
cream.
know. You see, my sister
Yeah.
was pregnant before I was, and she told me everything. So I really,
too.
I
That
really
was nice. Mine
wasn't
tell me
surprised.
nothing. I had to find out things on my own. It
Really?
was horrible.
That's
yeah.
horrible.
Like, you know, I would ask, like, well, how was childbirth? And that's how they act like, I don't remember. Lies. I can tell you about every single pain at what time of the day.
I'm coming to your dressing room to hear all the details. I want to be fully prepared.
Yeah, we'll be honest with you.
What about the weird foods thing? Do you crave weird foods you'd never have together?
I was,
It's like PMS on steroids, right?
yeah, Aiden was special. My pregnancy with Aiden was special because honestly, I craved vegetables.
Oh, God.
How weird is that?
What?
That's weird and
Apples with lemon and the cayenne pepper.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You got a vegan baby.
They're like a
I
Latina
know.
special.
It's true. I was shocked.
Not mine. Mine wanted chips, Popeyes, KFC,
that's horrible.
McDonald's. I went all the way in, honey. And you know what? Not until I met Tamara, I didn't know, girl, because I was eating hot dogs. I was eating deli meat. I was going all the way in.
Remember I was telling you, no.
She was like, no, you can't eat a hot dog. I was like, girl, lies. I just had one an hour ago.
Yes.
I'm like, what you mean?
Is it true that like when you're pregnant, you get like a pregnancy brain where you kind of forget
Oh, yes.
things?
Mommy brain is worse,
after,
though.
It's really after you have the baby. Like, don't ask me nothing about what happened last year, because
Yep.
I can't tell you. I don't remember.
Yep.
Like, you have mommy brain, you can't remember stuff, and now I can't see. I don't know what's happening. My
I'm
vision
losing
is
my-
bad.
Did your
eyesight
feet
too.
grow? Did your feet grow? Do any of your shoes still fit?
Well, listen, but you have to understand, like, I started off with big feet. I wear size 10, 11, and 12. So,
I am a 7.5
yeah,
now.
so my feet hurt generally. So,
Right?
I just take an Advil and keep it moving,
But let's go back to the vision.
What happened?
What? I'm losing my sight,
I'm
too.
blind as a bat.
So
and
your
in and
kid's
out.
taking your sight from you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You mean it's blurring? It's not like you're going blind.
No, how I know this is true is it happened to my sister, too. She was like, oh, my gosh, Tamara,
I've never
I
heard
can't
that.
I
see.
can't see some days. Some days I'm just
You guys,
on the
that's really
prayer.
sweet.
I heard kids take money and they take your time, but now they take your sight.
What?
Very true. That's what they didn't tell you.
Sometimes they take your teeth.
Your teeth.
Your teeth.
Sometimes
Yes.
they take your teeth,
Your
honey.
hair.
I need my
They take
teeth
your
to
hair.
eat.
They do
They
take
take
my
your hair.
hair.
Let me tell you something. I
Horrible.
went through a whole period where I did not have no edges. They were completely
too.
gone. They were on the floor. Every
Right
time I
here,
turned around, I'm
right?
like, damn, my edges on the floor. That's really jacked up. I'm for
Wait,
real.
right here, right
Oh,
in the-
it
yeah.
just went away.
That is so...
Did you continue to eat for two?
Girl, I ate for 3 and 4 and 8 sometimes.
Okay,
All the pregnant people, stand up. We got a lot of
Yeah,
pregnant.
we got a lot of pregnant
Come on,
gals
stand
out
We got leather on top.
Congratulations.
excited for you guys.
Did we scare you?
No, they feel it.
there.
Okay, see, wouldn't you rather hear the truth? I would rather hear the truth and be prepared.
I wish one of y'all would go into labor because we
Right
need the
now.
ratings.
You look
Wow.
great.
You
Oh,
look
yeah.
I have a question. Can you still see?
I can still see. Well,
He ain't
now.
taking sight. Baby ain't taking sight yet.
How many
Okay,
minutes
that's
do I have up?
2, I think.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
good. All right. Thank you very
Wow.
much.
Thank you so
Didi.
much.
You're gorgeous pregnant.
Our guest today has come a long way from the American Idol stage. She's won an Oscar, a Grammy, and she's sung for just about everyone everywhere, including a little venue called the White House. Now she's got a new album, and she's here to tell us all about it. Put your hands together for our dream girl, Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer, before you sit down, you've got to go over and spin the heel. Go for it. Go for it.
I always wanted to do this.
Stop, stop.
Oh! Come on over here, girl.
cheating
Answer
about?
that question. Come
With
on.
all them coins, I really want to know what you cheating about.
I know you ain't talking. Oh my God, what am I cheap about? I think I used to be cheap growing up more so than anything. Like, I feel as though if I'm wearing something, is it. I don't care. It don't have to be name brand. It don't have to be this or that.
Yeah.
Like, today, I will go shop anywhere.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wear clothes,
My
the clothes
kinda
don't
girl.
wear you.
Right, exactly.
I love that.
Exactly. Jennifer wearing it, then I must be doing something.
I love that. Now, clearly, when you walked out here, we're all dying over
Yeah,
your
your hair.
haircut.
Thank you.
What made you want to change up your look?
Well, it's kind of dedicated to my mom. Like, she used to wear her hair short. And then also, I got so sick and tired of the bang with the long hair and then the two curls on the side and the part of me. I was like, they do my hair like that one more time. So this was my way of getting away from that.
Yeah.
I think I saw, like, I think it was Brandy's hair or someone's hair. And I was like, I need that hairstyle.
It is freeing too. You feel like a different woman when you chop your hair. It really does work.
Yeah, the decision was like random, out of the blue. And you know, as women, if you cutting your hair, it's some serious business. You got to
Yes.
think about it for a long time. Now I was just like, let's just do it. We flew Caesar in, and we got the chopping. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, Miss J. Hud Hunty, okay? You are looking A to the May to the zinc.
Yes.
Not just these days, but for a while now, pumping, schmunking, all right? And I could not help but tell you how you slayed Instagram with your bikini, honey.
Yes. Oh my God. Like.
That's what made you post that.
You know what? It was a summer goal that I had. I'm a
Yes,
Chicago
buddy.
girl. I didn't even know it was a bikini I had on until I was reading the comments, and it's like, oh, Jennifer's in a bikini. I'm like, I'm not in a bikini, but, you know, I'm a Chicago girl. We don't get to the beach too often. So it was a summer goal of mine that I had. I was like, I want to get into a swimming suit, you know, and so that was that.
Now, Jennifer, I've been such a fan for a long time. You've got an amazing set of pipes and sick style, always. I heard that drag queens helped prepare you for your shows back in the day.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Yes, that. I think I came like out of the church into like going into the gay clubs with my friends growing up, and they kind of like helped me get my feet wet in the, you know, just in entertainment.
Yeah.
And they kind of inspired me to really want to perform because I would go to all the drag shows and the gay clubs, and then they would dress me up. I had a whole drag queen glam squad. I had wardrobe, hair, makeup, eyelashes for days. Yes.
Jennifer, you have a new album, J. Hud, that is out now. What makes this album different?
This album, for me, is about me expressing my person, and I want people to get a sense of who the girl is, and that's why the name of the album is J. Hud. This is more about, you know, I call it Jenniferized, and I want you to be Jenniferized when you hear this album and feel my energy, and it's a reflection of my person, you know?
I love it.
And what is it like singing for the president? Because you always represent us, and I just want to thank you because you represent us so well. But singing for the president of the United States.
Ooh, thank you. It is.
Were you nervous at all?
Well, all the time. And I don't know how many times at this point I've been to the White House, performed at the White House, and I tell them, look, y'all gonna have to give me a room. Y'all call me one more time. It's always new. It's something you can never get used to, you know? I'm always like, okay, all right, what do they want me to sing? And you know, it's always an honor, so.
I'm trying
Every
to figure
time
out
it's like
how
the
you
first
nervous
time.
with that throat, honey. You about to bash you.
But it's you know, it's something I don't take it lightly. It's always an honor to perform for them, you know?
Yeah.
So one thing about me is I love me a father-daughter wedding dance. But let's be real, these days videos of those moments are posted everywhere. So you can imagine how special a video like that has to be to move me to tears. Well, that's what happened when I saw this bride's daddy-daughter dance, and well, take a look at this.
Let no one separate you as the bride.
The bride in that video is Lisa Wilson. This is Lisa's mom, Joyce. Welcome to The Real.
Hi, Joyce.
First of all, we are so very sorry for your loss. How long were you and your husband married?
We've been married for 37 years.
Wow.
We have 7 children.
Wow. And Miss Joyce, what does the green ribbon represent?
This green ribbon represents, my husband had Klatskin's disease. It's a rare cancer that 1 out of 100,000 people get. So this green ribbon represents a marathon that is held up in Hesperia. The funds that we raise goes towards the research for Klatskin's disease.
Wow. Now, what was Lisa's relationship like with her dad?
She was Daddy's little girl. She was his dream. He did everything with her. He taught her how to drive a car, how to sail a boat. I was just so happy that my husband was able to have that part, that father-daughter dance. It was amazing, really amazing.
I can so imagine.
For her daddy.
It's so beautiful. Okay, now we've been talking a lot about your gorgeous, beautiful, spirited daughter, Lisa. Let's get her out here with her new husband, Robert. Welcome to The Real Lisa and Robert. We're so honored to have you guys here. I just wanted to know, why do you think the video went so viral?
I think the reason why it touched so many people is because people rarely see real, raw love. And that's what it was.
Robert, what was it like for you getting married in a hospital with her dad?
On his birthday, he told me that I was the luckiest man in the world to have Lisa. So for him to be able to be there and give her away to me, it was amazing.
I hear you two haven't been on a honeymoon yet. Is that true?
No.
Not yet.
No, we haven't.
yet.
Haven't really had the time or funds for that.
We didn't have enough money to bury my husband. We were like completely out of money. So my daughter stepped forward and she said, "Mom, don't worry about it. I'm going to take care of it." So she took care of the funeral. She took the money out of her 401k. It was just amazing what she did. I can't thank her enough for what she did.
Yeah. I agree. And Lisa, how do you feel that you made this sacrifice? You know, because it's like everyone dreams of that big wedding, but how did you feel?
I am so, so blessed to have been able to tell my dad and look him in the eye that I love him.
Yeah.
And so many people aren't blessed that way. They lose their loved ones so suddenly. But I got to look him in the eye and tell him there is nothing more important than this moment with you. And he knew. He knew.
We think every newlywed couple should go on a honeymoon. Don't you guys agree?
Enjoy an unforgettable getaway aboard the fun ships of Carnival Cruise Lines. During your week-long adventure, you'll enjoy delicious dining, pampering services, a luxurious spa, and dazzling entertainment while visiting a variety of tropical destinations. Enjoy this vacation of a lifetime, compliments of Carnival Cruise Lines. They're amazing.
I hope y'all go on your honeymoon and make some babies, okay?
All right, everybody, let's just be honest. As women, we waste a lot of money trying to be fabulous, right?
Yes.
We spend hundreds on the latest beauty products, only to be frustrated when they do absolutely nothing. So here's a secret. The best stuff for you is right at home in your kitchen cabinet, and definitely it will not break that bank. So today we're cooking up beauty. All right, no shade, but y'all know the saying, black don't crack, right?
Yeah.
Right. My secret is licorice and Vaseline. Just take a couple of sticks of licorice and you grind her up, which I've already done, and then you mix a teaspoon of Vaseline.
A teaspoon?
Well, you know, I got the eyeball my situation, you know what I mean? So you take a little bit. You know, I'm a girl of class and sass, so therefore she must take off her heels one day. And you can't be too fabulous to do this. Look at this. Pow, ow, ow. Rub that thing on them calluses and corns. And let me tell you, it works because licorice has estrogen-like substances that soften the hard skin of calluses and corn. So you can't be in the bed with your man with no calluses and corn feeling like sandpaper.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you know, I believe in having nice pearly whites, and there's nothing like greeting someone with a beautiful smile. So to keep my teeth white, I use vinegar and baking soda. First, I take the baking soda and I dump a little bit of it in a bowl, and then I pour a little bit of white vinegar on top of the toothbrush.
This is how you get that pretty smile, Lonnie.
Yeah.
You have a gorgeous smile, Lonnie. Ew.
And then I dip it in the baking soda. So see, what happens is that it looks like toothpaste. So that's what the vinegar does. It reacts. Now.
Brush away.
Oh.
Brush up, brush up. Yes. What that taste like, Lonnie?
Wait, hold on.
And now look at my pretty white teeth.
They are white.
Now, I know that when I'm swimming in the pool, I'm trying to look fly.
Yes.
So wearing a swim cap is just out of the question. But sometimes my hair actually picks up the green tint from the chlorine in the water. Well, there's a simple way to get your color back with the help of ketchup. Yes. Now, it's actually the acid from the ketchup that counteracts the chemicals in the chlorine. There you go. And then you actually apply it to your hair. Just dip your hair in it like this.
Look at what you do for daytime TV.
Yes.
I know. Now, once the ketchup is in your hair, you have to let it sit for like 20 minutes. Then you rinse it off and shampoo it as normal. And then, literally, I swear, boom.
Yep.
Your hair will be right back to its normal color.
Works.
Wow, it really does work.
You can spend a lot of money on self-tanners or bronzers to get that glow, but here's my secret, you guys. Tomatoes and honey, ingredients you have in your refrigerator. You just get tomatoes, crush them up. I wanted to get a fresh bottle for you guys, because you deserve it, okay? Mix it up like this, and then you just get your hands into it like this.
Oh.
So good, Lottie, you'll love it.
Jeannie, we on daytime TV, girl. You trying it? What?
Gotta do it for our show, Tamar. So I keep the mixture on my face for about 15 minutes. When time is up, my face, I promise, is fresh and glowing for the entire day.
Okay. That is awesome. Who knew?
Okay,
Good job,
now,
Jeannie.
we all know bananas never last long, but before you decide to throw them out, here's another use for them. Shave your legs with those bananas.
Show us how, Tamara.
Okay, this is the fun part. You're just gonna take a couple of bananas, unpeel them like this, mash them up in the water.
You always have really smooth legs.
How you know?
That's a compliment. But look, you just mash them up. Next, you're gonna apply the mixture to your legs and shave like you would if you were using shaving cream.
Oh,
Same
wow.
fact.
Show us.
Stick that leg out, girl.
Yes, yes, yes.
You're so smooth.
And then you just shave like this. See? Nice and smooth.